Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today I want to go over the AM Silver Bullet for Friday, June 21st. So the first thing we're going to do is we turn on the Kraken Silver Bullet Pro. Make sure everything's turned on, and it's not all turned on, so let's turn it all on. Okay. Now we got to scrunch it all down. See where everything's at, right? In our general viewing area. Alright, where's that on that? Okay, let's do this like this. Alright, so everything in the kill zone is all traded through, so let's just get rid of some of that stuff. Asia high is gone, Asia low is gone, so Asia's done. London high has not been traded through, London low did just get traded through. So let's, well, we can take it off. We know that London just been taken through. Kill zone we need. Actually, London high has not been, so I need to take London low off. AM session traded through. Buy side's still open, so there. New York lunch. High is still okay. Sell side's taken, so sell side's gone. PM buy side and sell side's both been taken. Okay. Alright, so there's where we're at currently. Alright, so what else do I see? Well, I see that we have a SMT with ES right here. Let me show you that. So right here is lower than right here. You can see this. Let's mark it here so you can see it. There you go. There's your SMT. Down, up. Okay. What else do we have here? We have an inversion fair value gap right here. We have a fair value gap right there. Now, I like market structure shift, but I will take an inversion as a market structure shift as well. So if it comes back in here, I'll take a trade. I'll enter off that, especially if it kind of comes into the inversion at all. Okay, so I prefer it come down into the inversion, not just the fair value gap, but this inversion may hold price. So let's see what happens here. No, I want to see it come into the, oh, there you go. Come on. Oh, there. Okay, there you go. Let's buy. Alright, so let's put our position on there. What am I targeting? Well, 15 point stop loss, so 1 to 3. This order block, I know this or fair value gap's got to get filled, but this order block right here is kind of what we're trading for. So let's see. Low hanging fruit. This should get traded into. Don't know if we're going to take out this high or not, but this is low hanging fruit. 1 to 3, 45 handles is a good day. So I'm fine with that. Let's go with. Let's see. Okay, let's. Oh, there we go. Inversion. See the body's holding at the inversion. So even if this comes through, like these bodies held, I'd expect it to be a wick if it comes back in to anything. If it trades through, I'm done. I'm gonna lose my thing. So not really liking that since this failed to take this high. But it is holding, so I can't really complain. I like that a lot better. I like that we cleared this high. It tells me that I'm feeling good about my trade. So now we're into this fair value gap here. So this may give us some resistance. It may not. Don't know. But we are into this fair value gap here. So I would like to trade it through. Okay, there you go. Trades through it. Perfect. Okay, there's our trade. Now let's see how much higher it goes. Okay, that order block held. So let's right now. Okay, so you could have entered here if you wanted to go short. Played this. This is an order block. Let's mark that as an order block. Order block held. So you know, and then, let's trade it back down, and this would have been your entry right here to go back lower, and you target, this low here. I don't like doing trade both ways until I see a good setup here. I still like SMT, and there's no SMT right here, I don't think. Let's look here. Let's see the SMT. Oh, sorry, where's that high? This high. Oh, there is SMT right there. Darn it, missed another opportunity. All right, here, let's do this like this. SMT right here. Because I'll show you SMT right here. So that's even going down a little bit, and this is going up. There's SMT right here with the S, so let's mark that up there just so you have it. So you can go back through as you're watching this video. It was a missed trade that I had. So if this comes back up, I'll take a short. I'll try a short. And I said I would, so I'll take a short. Let's put a thing on here. Let's go with where we're at here. And let's just do a short one, like above this high. Let's do a short. Come on. 15. Come on, 15. 45. 45. See if I can double up here. This is considered pressing your edge. Now, I usually don't like doing this because it usually doesn't work out well for me. Usually I'll take a couple trades like this. But if I'm trading, I'll be honest, if I'm trading minis, I don't like doubling up. If I'm trading micros, I'll double up all day long because it's much smaller of risk. Usually I like to cut my risk immediately, so as long as it comes out here, I'll go break even. So if I take a trade and have a good winner, I protect that really tight. So I might not wait until it goes 60% to go break even. I might go break even as soon as a swing low is taken in this scenario. So let's see what happens here. I was taken but not closed. Closed below. Now we're definitely going here. Again, I play this really aggressively, so I might get taken out. Okay, that worked out really well. Sweet. But that's how I play it very aggressively on my stop. Like, even if I was trading live, if this one would have came down and took this out, this probably would have gone break even, knowing that it's probably going to take out and lost $5 for spread, or at least reduced to basically losing nothing or very little. Just because I've already taken one winner, I'm not giving very much back. I don't want to give up, a couple $100 when I already made, 900 here. So I don't want to do that. That's not ideal. So let's see how this inversion plays out here. There's also, let's go to trace fib, right? From low to high here. And we're at, optimal trade entries down here. So this inversion's, I'll leave this like here so it's not too clouded. You can see that there's optimal trade entry right in here. We also have this fair value gap right here, which is right at the 70%. So I'd like that ideally. We also have this fair value gap right here at the 79% level. So either one of those I'd be thrilled with to come back up if it hesitates down here. It looks like it's stopping. I'd like to trade that. I'm not just going to see it wicked in there. That's a good sign. Doesn't want to trade down into it. Not yet. Okay, that's stopping there. You know what? Let's see what ES is doing here. Let's see what ES is doing here. This is lower. That's lower, and this is higher. So we have SMT again right here, right there, and we have SMT right here. All right, so we're doing that. So I'm going to buy one. SMT, I like it. It's a clear sign for me that we're going to at least reverse. So I'm going to go back up to this high right here. I'm going to aim for this high, see if it can get it right here. See if we can get that right there. We'll go below this one right here, both fair value gaps right there. Let's go here to this. Sure. Okay, let's see what happens here. Break through that, break through that, break through that, break through that. I wanted to come up here, I would have gone break even. I needed to violate this fair value gap here. That's what I'm looking at. So I was like, keep going, keep going, keep going. I needed to violate that fair value gap. Once it crosses through this fair value gap, with any close above, I'm going break even. But I may not have a chance. Oof, I don't like this time distortion. I freaking hate time distortion. I just like fast, quick moves. Come on, break through. Break through, break through, break through. Yes. Okay, sweet. All right, so now we're going to go, break even. Let's see. Break even, let's go to the order block. Okay. Fair value gap, order block. Let's do that way. Okay. Oh, that's a good sign. Let's move this out of the way. Don't like that, don't like that. Not a fan. Come on, go up. What I'm not a fan of is this basically is now an inversion, so now I could hold price down. So I need it to trade back through it, and then this would be irrelevant. But you have this fair value gap right here holding price, which is good. This is in favor of my trade right here. So that one's in favor of my trade. This one is not, so it's kind of conflicting. Let's see how this trades through. Okay, perfect. So this one's now irrelevant. So I can move that there like that, and I can take it off. It's relevant. This fair value gap held, which is great. I have another fair value gap there to hold price, and just got taken out. Perfect. Let's see what happens. Okay, got even higher. Okay, cool. Okay. This fair value got to market. I got to market. My OCD doesn't allow me not to market. So, okay, cool. All right, let's recap here. These 3 trades. Okay. Now I'm gonna put this out right now. If you're trading minis, reduce your risk immediately. Go to break even as soon as you possibly can. That makes sense. Allowing your trade to breathe, but also reducing your risk. So that doesn't necessarily mean go break even. For example, this trade right here, you could have, so your stop was at 20 when you started it. As this first candle came up, you could have reduced your risk by half. Oops, and move your risk up. And then if it kicked you out, you've reduced some of your risk. If it come back against you, you didn't leave it at 20. Okay, that's what I'm saying by reduce your risk. Whatever, I'll go 13. If you're trading minis, if you're trading micros, I'd do the same thing. If I already had one winner, I don't want to give a lot back, right? I'm willing to give a little bit back if I had to, but I really want to go break even as soon as possible. I'm just telling you how you could have traded it. Every time I had SMT, I had market structure shift. We were good on our trades. Had reasons for them to take them, so I felt comfortable with them. I didn't like the time distortion. Obviously, no one ever does, but that is part of the deal. So, all right, let's recap. This is Friday, June 21st. We came to the 10 o'clock hour, and we had SMT, right? We took out the previous day low. We took out here, right there. So, we were starting to trade up. We had SMT, so we started to trade up. We waited for the inversion for value gap, which we traded into. We took our first trade, and we were targeting the order block and the fair value gap here. We got that, right? Just a simple 1 to 3. If I usually don't want to go higher than that, if there's no major liquidity, like there's kill zone high, but we haven't taken that yet. And this is a lot of PD rays up here that's going to support that, hold that down. You have a breaker here. fair value gap here that already has held, so it's already been strong. Another fair value gap here, an order block here. So I just wanted the low-hanging fruit 1 to 3. We got it. Then we had SMT with ES. So we traded off the order block when it traded through and through this fair value gap, making an inversion here. Well, I actually made an inversion, but then it was back to normal. So forget that. Let's take that off. Traded back into the order block. We took a trade, small risk, and as soon as it crossed, it closed below this low here, we went break even. And then a couple candles later, it took us out. When all we were aiming for was, again, 1 to 3, or 3 to 1. Again, just going back down here. It went a little further. We had SMT again, right? But we also pulled our fib from high to low and in this range, and we were in optimal trade entry. So before it came down here, after we took out our second trade, we pulled the fib and found out that we had a fair value gap at the 70.5 level and the 79 level. So we waited for price to come down and kind of start respecting that, and it was. It respected it here, respected it here, respected it here. So we entered. Okay, and as soon as it crossed above these highs, we went break even. And then we had another fair value gap supporting price, which was great. And then it came up and took these highs, which is what we were aiming for. And that was, a good trade. I would, in an hour with one contract. Now, granted, this is minis. With one contract, 3 trades, $3,200 in profit. Now, how much could you do in micros? You would do really well because your risk was a lot lower, and you could do very well with that as well. So if you're going to trade like this, I don't recommend it. It's not my style. I just wanted to show you what's possible. If you have certain things in your trading rules line up that you can take multiple trades in an hour. Again, I don't recommend this for new people learning ICT concepts. I'm just showing you what's possible, but if you did, I do recommend cutting your trading your stop loss to break even as soon as possible and reducing your risk. Okay, so that is your 3 trade setups for Friday, June 21st using the Kraken Silver Bullet Pro and the Kraken suite of indicators.